Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchlll, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Astin, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded big money match game 75. And now here's the star of match game 75, Reilly.
Are you all ready?
Ready.
Yes. Don't you look beautiful?
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, it's a new day.
Yes.
It's a new day.
It's a new day. Are you all right?
Pardon?
Yes. You got suspenders all over. What are those, chains? That's an interesting design,
chains.
isn't it?
Chains that bind me.
We say hello to Lauren Huntley. How are you? You got $100. Right. Now, you're going to have a go at... isn't that pretty? Did you do that? Embroidery?
No.
Oh, they're glued on.
Yes.
Oh. You're going to try for over $5,000 now, Lauren, and we'll see how far along you go on that road in a moment or so. But right now, we want to walk down this road with you. Now, here we are with Lauren Huntley. This is her first trip up here. She's got her $100. She'll try for over $5,000 now. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
We polled a recent studio audience, Lauren. We got their best response to this. Sign blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. The bottom one gets you $100. Whom do you call on here?
Patti Duke.
Here.
Patti Duke. Sign here, she says. All right.
Richard.
Richard.
Signpost.
Signpost.
Charles.
Charles, have you got one?
Signe Reilly. That's my mother's name, S-I-G-N-E, Reilly. Oh,
Yes,
but you wanted a
isn't
sign.
that interesting? Yes, of
How
course.
about sign on the...
Dotted line.
Line.
Sign on the
Dotted line.
dotted line. So you got those three now, Lauren. You got sign on the dotted line, signpost, and sign here.
It's between here.
Have you got one in your head? Better?
Well, no. I think I'll go with on the dotted line.
Sign on the dotted line. I think 8 people made you think you made the right decision. Well, we'll find out right now. Sign on the dotted line is the one she's looking for. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? Signpost is the answer that Richard gave you.
Everyone forgot sign of the cross, but it's not for me to say.
Yes, it is not for you to say until you get your own show.
Right.
Sign on the dotted line is what we want. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Sign off. Did you thought of... Oh, and you didn't say it. Dear me. Last chance for sign on the dotted line. Here it is, the $500 response.
Sign on the dotted line.
Sign language. That's a good one.
What an odd group there was that day.
Didn't occur to you?
Never occurred to me. Isn't that
After you did that
crazy?
Broadway show?
Never
Dear,
occurred to
well, all right.
Sorry.
So, now...
Moving right along.
Moving right along, yeah. So we got to move right along now, and welcome another player now, Lauren. Here comes your opponent, Jerry Bush. Okay, now stop, Lauren. You can climb aboard. I guess you two know each other. And we welcome Jerry Bush and ask him to tell us about himself.
I'm 25 years old, single, from a town in western Texas that the most exciting thing happens is they throw cow chips on the 4th of July. The winner wins a 20-year supply.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, oh, wait a minute. He said, I'm from a town in western Texas. And the most exciting thing that happens on the 4th of July, they throw cow chips. And the one that throws them the farthest gets a 20-year supply. That's what he said. But it sounded funnier when he said it.
Jerry,
You look... What?
are you putting this on?
No, he wouldn't do that. What's, you want to give us the name of your town? I'm familiar with some of those West Texas towns.
Odessa.
Odessa.
I know Odessa.
I know Odessa, too. And I knew her father. Are you an athlete of any kind?
I lift weights for a hobby, and
No kidding.
Used to play some football.
Mm-hmm. You sure got broad shoulders.
Oh,
What did he say?
That's enough. Turn your hearing aid up, Scoey. Good luck to you, Jerry Bush. Here we go. Now, please make your selection.
Let's try B, please.
Let's try B. Anything you say, Jerry. You want B, you go get B. What do I care? Because, Jerry, I'm here to help you. I'm going to help you as much as I can, son. Are you ready?
What did you say?
Are you ready to listen to me? Gloria said to the psychiatrist, she says, my husband, the artist, thinks I'm a freeway. She said, last night while I was sleeping, he painted a blank on me. That's Gloria talking. I don't ordinarily talk that way. Yes, Gloria is speaking to her psychiatrist. My husband, the artist, thinks I'm a freeway. Last night while I was sleeping, he painted a blank on me.
He thinks I'm a freeway.
He thinks I'm a freeway.
Freeway.
This is such an obvious, easy one. I don't understand why there's any hesitation at all. That's terrific.
I
You're the best.
understand it.
Yes. That's real silk, isn't it?
Isn't he strong?
Yes, he is. Brett, Charles, and Scoey finished, and we're waiting here. What are you doing?
Well, analysis takes a long time.
Oh, I see. All right, Jerry Bush. Gloria said to the psychiatrist, she said, my husband, the artist, thinks I'm a freeway. Last night while I was sleeping, he painted a blank on me.
Painted a car.
What did he say?
He said, painted a car. How long do you think it'll take you to get back to West Texas?
Probably about 6 hours.
Okay.
6 hours.
All right, start driving. Yes, Richard.
This is an exception, but would it be possible if we all changed our cards? See, he doesn't smile a lot. He just looks over. How are you, Jim?
Okay, now, Scoey, he says, painted a car on me.
I got a feeling all he's gonna win is a cow chip.
Yeah.
Hitchhiker.
He painted a hitchhiker on me. There's one possibility. Brett, show us another possibility.
Just a little play on words.
May we see yours?
I have a bumper sticker for Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry Bush is very butch. I said he painted a accident.
A accident.
Well, isn't that the answer?
Let's all together give her one round of boo. Boo. That's enough. That's her quota for the day. Charles?
She was
Does anybody have a hanky?
Yeah.
She was a very fast broad, so naturally he painted a speed limit on her.
The speed limit on. You just got that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Really dreadful. Okay, Patti Duke.
It wasn't a car.
It was a what?
Dotted line. I'm still trying to get the other one here.
Dotted line. Dotted line. That's they're applauding your answer.
Oh, I like
You've come
it.
up with the
Oh,
first
that's
sensible
wonderful.
answer
Oh,
that we've had.
I won't tear it in half then.
No. Okay, that's it. Richard, do you have a sensible answer? My husband thinks I'm a freeway. Last night while I was sleeping, he painted a car on me, according to Jerry.
Yeah, well, I don't think Jerry's going to think it's sensible. I'm going to tell you my answer, and then I want you to say what one. all
Okay.
right? He painted a sign on her.
What one?
Yield.
Yield. Okay. All right.
How's come y'all are making fun of the way he talks? I went to the University of Texas for a year and everybody talked like that. Hook 'em. Right? I said accident.
Accident. Okay. So that's none for you in your first round question. Yours is yet to come, but right now this is coming your way. Pay attention. We're ready. We are going to carry on right now. The conclusion of round one. Lauren, this is all yours. The new lion tamer said, he says, I'm not putting my head in that lion's mouth. He's chewing blank.
I already have
Sorry,
the
it's
answer.
the best I can do, folks. It's the only one I've got in my hand here. The new lion tamer said,
question we've had.
I'm not putting my head in that lion's mouth. He's chewing blank. Okay. Okay.
We've all finished.
You are so neat and so slow.
Oh, is everybody ready?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, I'm
we're
sorry.
waiting for you, and you're fiddling around. Oh, Charles is not ready.
I am
See, I'll
coming.
put a fiddle.
Well, he's been... okay, now he's ready. Now, Lauren, the new lion tamer said, I'm not putting my head in that lion's mouth. He's chewing...
The ringleader.
He's chewing the ringleader?
I'm sorry, that's all I could think of.
Is that all you could think of? All right.
It's better than car.
She gave an answer that... She gave an answer which we call a groaner.
No, it's not a groaner, sir.
It's not a groaner.
But if she comes to Odessa on the 4th of July, we'll tell her what to do with that answer.
All right, Scoey.
I'm not being smart.
No.
What did
Heaven
she say?
knows that's the truth.
She said, I'm not putting my head in that lion's mouth. He's chewing the ringleader.
What?
Well, the guy who sits in the middle and
I
cracks
know
the
the
whip.
ringleader is.
And he says, let's all get on the ball here. And he cracks that whip. He goes, ha! Stop that.
When you get
lion.
time, that's my
Get
answer.
back in your cage, you nasty lion. That's what it is. What do you got, gum? Okay. What do you say there, lady?
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Brett dear.
Even when you make a fool of yourself. Is a cow chip the same as a cow flap, hon?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
No further
I said
exploration
gum.
of the gums. Two gums. Lauren, you said Charles.
I said gum, and I might get stuck on the bottom of a theater seat. Which makes it different than gum 1 and gum 2.
Right, of course. Now, do we come to gum 3 here?
Really pushing, huh, Charles?
Yes. We
Gum
do.
3.
You didn't show it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get down there. Get in there. Dig it out there and show it. Get down under there now. Get up. The rules say you've got to show the answer. Gum. Now wait, just put it right there. It says gum. That makes it legal and legitimate. All right, now you can throw it in there. There. All right, Richard, we're up to you. The lion, he said, I'm not putting my head in that lion's mouth. He's chewing the ringleader.
No, sir. He's chewing tobacco.
Chewing tobacco, eh? Couldn't have been Elsa the lion, because she
No.
doesn't chew tobacco.
Wouldn't have been nice.
No. What do you say?
I said he was chewing the old lion tamer.
He's chewing the old lion tamer. Hey, is that the ringleader master? No.
No, it's
that's
the
not.
former lion
Oh, I
tamer.
see. They lost him. So at the end of round 1, they're really battling each other, aren't they?
She kind
nick
of
of
liked
time.
him. Jane said she wouldn't leave him.
In the nick of time, round 2. Jerry, it's up to you.
Let's try A this time.
Would you like to sing Mule Train, Clippity Clop of Would you like to sing a song for us?
Can't sing.
You can't
Never
sing?
did.
Now, which one did you say you wanted?
Let's try A.
Let's try, okay. Oh, there it is, right over here. Howard Cosell has the only car in the world that's powered by blank. Oh, it's a hard one, isn't it? Oh, Richard, you've got it.
Oh,
Very good,
wait
Richard.
a minute.
That's it, Brett, you got it.
I got it.
Jerry, since you're an athletic type person, I assume you know who Howard Cosell is.
Yes, sir.
You do? No. Okay. All right, then we'll come over here and call on you. And you know about some of his characteristics. Have you ever seen him on television?
Quite a few times.
Quite a few times. All right. And you know what his friends say about him and all that. All right. Howard Cosell has the only car in the world that's powered by
His mouth.
his mouth. Now, Jerry, if you're going to stay in show business, when they give you a terrific ovation like that, you must acknowledge that. Now, you ought to stay. Do it again, and he'll stand up and take a bow. Attaboy. Terrific. Okay, he said, powered by his mouth.
Jerry, has any of this made you uncomfortable at all?
Not a bit. It's the best time in my life.
Good. No, that shows you have no class whatsoever. His motor mouth.
His motor mouth. There's one. Okay. Well done, Scoey. Brett?
I want to tell you what I did.
What did you
I
do?
wrote down his big mouth. I promptly stuck it down in one of those little holes there, and then I said hot air. I'm
Hot
so
air.
ashamed.
Oh, I'm ashamed of you, honey. But that's not a bad answer. Charles?
I combine my answers, and I believe it's a match, because I said hot air from his big mouth.
That's a match. 2 for you, Jerry. All right. Howard Cosell is the only car in the world that's powered by his mouth, according to Jerry Bush.
I don't understand it either. So I'm from New York. I don't know what that means.
Now, wait a minute.
I don't even know
Hold
if that's
everything.
how you spell it.
Yeah, that's the way you spell cow chips. That's what she said on there. But, you know, the fact is, an English scientist has figured out a way of taking cow chips and extracting methane gas from them and powering an automobile. So there's
I'm so
a lot
smart.
of logic to this dumb lady's answer.
Well, she's the scientist who takes gasoline, gives it to a cow, and produces milk.
That's
on
hard,
something.
right.
Now, I thought that hot air would have matched because it comes from his mouth, but I gather not.
No, I guess not.
Well, I did try, Jerry. Remember that when you kill most of us?
What do you say, Patti?
Well, being on intimate terms with Howard Cosell, he
Yes?
has the only automobile that is powered by Mother Cosell.
By Mother Cosell. He gets him back and she pushes. All right, the middle of round 2, 2-0 favor Jerry. Your question will come along after this message. Here we are. Now, second and final round. Are you ready? This is all yours, Lauren. 2 to tie, 3 to win. At the party, Chuck said, anybody can make shadow figures on the wall with their hands, but me, I can make them with my blank. You know what shadow pictures on the wall?
Yes, I used to do them for my children. I used to make little rabbits and all
Chuck
kinds
said
of
anybody can make shadow figures on the wall with their hands, but me, I can make them with my blank. Listen, while you're doing that and writing your answers down, I want to tell all of you who are gathered with us here today in television land that Patti Duke at this very moment is appearing at the Huntington Hartford Theater here in Los Angeles, a legitimate theater, and she's doing a play that was written, 7 or 10 years ago, called Rattle of a Simple Man, and her husband John Astin is starring in it. It's a 2-character comedy, and it's
We're enjoying it.
a hard play. It was hard
Yeah.
for me because I had to learn that North Country English dialect. I did
You
it with
did it?
I did it with Sheila McRae. Yes.
Oh, how interesting.
Yes, it's a
Yes,
good
it's
play.
a
It's
very
a funny
tough
play.
accent. John does a good.
We're doing all of this waiting for you, Scoey, but it's all right. We're all set now. We'll call on Lauren Huntley. At the party, Chuck said anybody can make shadow figures on the wall with their hands, but me, I can make them with my
Feet.
feet. All right, let's see how many feet we get. Scoey?
I said feet.
Feet. All right, there's one. Now, Brett.
Well, honey, you make them with your hands. That's easy when you get drunk. It's just as easy to make them with your feet. I said you made them with your buns.
With your buns. Yeah, well, that's doing it the hard way, that, Charles.
Not only is it hard, it would limit your output. I mean, what could you do? Clouds and mountains? Feet or toes?
All right, that gives us a tie score now. One more pair of feet, Lauren, you win another game. Patti
Size 4s.
wins the game. What the rest of you have? Feet. All right. Find out. Congratulations. Well, Jerry,
It's been
I
great.
hope you don't take it wrong, but you got to go.
Yeah. It's been great. I really enjoyed it.
I'm sorry to see you go. Now, are you going back to Texas? You're going to stay here for a while.
Be here about 2 weeks.
Going to be here about 2 weeks, eh? Okay. We've got a lot of gifts for you, together with our thanks for being here on Match Game 75. Jerry Bush, so long. Lauren, we're going to have another go at it. We polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Pound blank. You remember, it's $500 and $250 and $100. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Richard? Pound cake.
Pound cake.
One.
Remind me that because I forgot mine last time. Patti.
Oh, of flesh.
Pound of flesh.
And Charles again.
Charles?
No, not again.
Note.
Pound note. That's an English phrase. Pound note, pound of flesh, and pound cake. You want one?
I'm sticking with pound cake.
That was the first thought you had. You liked that one. Okay, let's find out if it's up there and so where. May we see the $100 response? Pound of flesh. All right. Let's see if pound cake is under the $250 response. Pound of butter. Last chance for pound cake. Slide it, Earl. Pound cake, you've got it. Congratulations. Now, Lauren, you're on your way. You've got $700. But before anything happens, we got to stop and do a little business here. So you stand by. 25 seconds to say goodbye. What do you think of that? You got 25 seconds to say goodbye. How about you? Can you say goodbye in 25 seconds?
Hello.
Hello, that's it.
I know what you go. Jerry could never say it in 25 seconds. He said,
What do you...
This woman dropped a ring down the sewer. I'm trying to get
Oh, I see. Well, my card here says,
Yo.
if you can read that. Oh,
What
it
does it
says,
say?
I just had a notepad. You have 10 seconds left. That's it. Goodbye. G-Baby during Match Game 75.
Six.